And as Frenchie put up there, some breaking news, man. While Dan was doing his segment there, I went over to Twitter. Hold on, let me make sure I've got this right here. Trending under entertainment, Sam Elliott. People choose between iconic actors Tom Selleck and Sam Elliott, and I just want to say right now, we're going to squash this, everybody, because only one of those two guys killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot, and it was Sam Elliott. So put that to rest right now. Now, everybody, it is time for Frenchie's Corner. Get out here, buddy.
That was your breaking news?
Yeah, man. I don't think there's any debate. I can't even believe it's trending. It was a question at all, dude. Tom Selleck's cool and everything, but Sam Elliott's the man, dude. He killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot. What? Andy was breaking people's faces in Roadhouse. Roadhouse. You know, dude, Sam Elliott.
It's not my kind of jam. So right now, All right.
Movies, though, at least it wasn't about like some puppy falling into the bear pit at the zoo or something, you know.
So, oh God! All right.
Fun to talk about, though. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that being said, let's go on to Frenchie's Corner's topic. We're going to do something different. We are actually bringing you both our versions of what we would plan out a live event. And our guest co-hosts are going to choose which one they want to attend. Now, we're going to start with you, Jay Wade. Your first match, your introduction match. Where does it take place, and what is your first match?
Okay, first of all, it takes place in the new American hotspot. It's hopping, it's popping, all the action's going on down in Austin, Texas, baby, which is close to Houston, Texas, which is where I was raised. I was not born there, but I was raised there for the first part of my life. So we're going to Austin, Texas, where likely Joe Rogan will be out there, and maybe we could get him to commentate on the desk. Not really. But I'm going to take us to Austin, dude. It is a hopping place now. It's doing pretty good. So I think it'd be fun. Plus Texans, man, they're rowdy. I grew up there. I should know. Okay, so my first match, dude, to start things off, we've got a Star Wars #1 contender match between Saul and Alex Damon. Now, do you care to know who the current title holder is in my world, or does that?
Sure,
Thomas Harper is who that #1 contender winner would play.
Okay.
For my second match, I've got a singles title match between Griffey Newman and Adam Collins. Let's see if last year's Rookie of the Year can take on who knows who will be Rookie of the Year, but Griffey's a damn fine rookie. And in my third match, everybody, this is the big dog one right here. That sounded like a pussy dog, but this is the big dog one here. Okay, a 3-way teams title match between Deception, Final Exam, and Danger Zone to close out the event. That is my dream world pay-per-view event that I would put on.
All right. Well, look, interesting. You definitely brought something. It's not just normal matches, or it might feel like it's not going to be special. It's definitely special. But mine, I created with special in mind as well. First special thing, we finally bring Schmodown, I should say, for first time to Canada, do it in Toronto. Look, man, it's time to expand. The flights to Canada are going to be cheaper because we're neighbors and we're just reopening. So it's going to be possible to fly more people. It's also going to be time and the chance for people like me and the Northern Schmoes to finally attend a live event. And there's enough people. Last time the poll was around 200. Before it wasn't good. Right now, they need to get shit started. So I think it's enough people now to support the have it in Toronto. My first match, and I was tempted, by the way, to say, let's go all Canadian but you know what? No, that doesn't make sure that you have a good show. So I wanted just to set up the best matches possible. First one is the Battle of the Super Rookies. We got Horowitz versus Newman. For me, they are true newbies that are rising stars and really seem like they're destroying anything in their path. Now, I really think that Horowitz and Newman is the best match. I like Newman and Collins, but no one's asking for that, right? No one's asking for that specific match, especially Collins is, there's something going on. Maybe we're not quite sure. He's not the Collins of last year. We want fireworks. And for me, those two are already displaying fireworks. You put them together, you got a hell of a show. The second one, I want to bring back the Iron match. I want to see pure knowledge, dedication, focus. And for me, two people that demonstrate the most in the most different ways the same quality is Ace versus Gold Leader. Having them as a Iron Man match would be spectacular. We haven't seen one in a long time, and they're both beloved people for different reasons. And my last one, Chandru is the champion. Chandru found a way, sneaked back his way to the top. He will defend his belt against Mara for Chandru versus Mara number 2. So those are my live events. Any comments before we start going to our co-hosts?
Yes. First of all, I cannot complain or speak against any of those matches that you set up. Great matches. The only thing I can argue against is the location, and the number one reason is because it would take me a lot of hassle, a lot of paperwork, and probably about 4 or 5 hours to successfully enter Canada, and I just really don't want that hassle, and I want to.
But here's the thing, Jay Wade. This is not about you. This is not about servicing you. This is about servicing the Canadian fans. It's about time we get a live event.
See, that's why we're not gonna try to convince each other which is better, and we'll have the others. But I do have to say that for me personally, I would like to go to this event, but Canada doesn't like me. Your immigration system, right? Really difficult for me for the rest of my life, unfortunately.
And before we pass it on to our co-host, if there's one match you would like to see from what I chose, which match would you? And I'll do the same for you.
Cool. No, I'm sorry. Go say that again. I was reading what Justin was saying.
Fucking guy. So out of my 3 matches, choose one you would actually like to see live.
I would like to see Chandru versus Mara too live. That would be really, really cool. I love both of them. I've said it before. I love how Chandru does his character work and his heel work. I love the character of the heel. And Mara's emotion after she won that belt, it got me, dude. Hook, line, and sinker. So yeah,
the storyline has written for itself, right? It's just gonna happen. But for me, on yours, definitely the 3-way team match. That is interesting. Logistically, probably a fucking nightmare, especially live.
Though, if it's live, I don't think it would be an issue.
Again, like free for all, the video is so large that you kind of lose sometimes, right? It's okay because they're not necessarily in teams, but you got like also the Comic-Con Star Wars live event where there's multiple people. It's hard, so it might be a way, but it's harder. All right, so enough about us. Let's go to our beautiful people in the background to choose a winner.
Okay, so this is tough. I mean, if I had to choose between one or the other, this would be a 49-51 split, but the 51% is going to Frenchie. I definitely number one is I definitely want to see Canada because I want to go to a new country. I mean, not that I don't love America, but I want to see a new country. I've been stuck in the same country for a while. I want to see something new other than my own backyard, basically. But yeah, Horowitz and Newman, I definitely love seeing an Iron Man match. And of course, Chandru versus Mara. I mean, yeah, I would love to see that match live. But if I had to choose one match from Jay's, I'll definitely choose the triple threat teams match because that is just a whole tier of talent on stage that I would love to see fight it out. But again, it would be logistically very, very difficult to happen. But if it was able to happen, I would choose that. But again, I'm going with Frenchie as the one for me.
Yeah, I think I'm close. Sorry, Taco. I know. I'll give you the floor at the end. I think Frenchie's opening 2 matches are solid, but Jay's main event is where it gets you. I think it would be fun to see Chandru in a live setting because I feel like there'd be legit people mad at him, like real boos. Like people really don't want him to win, which would be really fun. But to be there to see like the first triple threat tag match, you almost can't let it go. And I'm 100% telling you, I don't know if I want to sit through 30 minutes of Star Wars questions either. But I agree, I do want to go to Canada to watch a Schmodown. But if I could go to Canada, if only Jay could have put it in Canada, I'd have given him the win. But I think, I think I'm going to give the 51% to Jay. Solid, Alex Damon's fun. I do think he also has the weakest match though with Griffey and Collins, because I'm not sure if people see that as a thing yet.
Taco, you're the deciding vote. Who wins?
I hate it. I hate agreeing with both of these guys, but
I know
it always makes me uncomfortable when I agree with Frenchie. But also, it gives me a chance to meet the schmoes up north. I never met them, right? I see them like this all the time, but I just want to give all of them a hug except for Frenchie, and I would love to do that. And also, this is I want to throw a little spin on one of them, right? So we're getting Chanju Mara 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Whoever wins it, Mara, I want to see Oyama use this card and walk up on stage and challenge the winner right there on stage. I want to see that so much. I want to see somebody use their titles challenge from the free for all live, like, of course they know backstage, but like nobody sees it coming.
Wait,
I want that so bad.
Is Frenchie going to win this because you just created your own fantasy?
Yeah. I made it better, but I'm giving him the credit.
That's the best way to win ever.
All right, so it has been decided. I won, but Taco kind of won himself because he just created his own thing. So I kind of won. But,
I built off it. I built off it.
Jay, if you would have changed it to another city, maybe I would have voted for you.
I did think about that, but another selfish thing for me is I've got friends who live down in Houston, and so it would be cool to. I love Texas. I would never live there again. It's too fucking hot. But I love the state. I love the atmosphere. The women are Skittleized, and I've got friends down there, so it would be really cool to be able to see some friends and shit like that, and just to be in Austin. And like I said, maybe I'll hit up some comedy clubs. Maybe I'll see Joe Rogan. Maybe Dave Chappelle will be there doing a set with him, dude. Who knows? That's been happening here lately down in the great city of Austin. But yeah, right. I'll say I've been to the United States. I've been to Canada. I've been to the Netherlands, and I've been to Mexico, and I've been to the Cayman Islands, which is some sort of British colony or province or something. I don't know.
Hiding your money away?
No, I was far too young to have money to put away. I was like a teenager.
Sure.
All right, boys. So
I almost did place mine in Montreal, hoping that Frenchie would change his mind and go with me, but I didn't.
All right, so this is the end of French's Corner. Again, thank you for apparently making me the winner, Tackle. So until next time, and bye-bye.
You want to hear something funny? The mic wasn't on that whole time.
No way.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wow.
So smooth.